Hey, listeners, and welcome to an episode of Boss Confidential. I'm Megan here with Jill and Malynda. Hey, ladies.
Hi.
Oh my God, why do I always forget? We talk about how we were boss this week on this one or no?
No, Meg.
No, Megan.
Well, do we never do that
No.
for Boss Confidential?
How many times? This is what, our what episode?
I don't know why I blanked that. Like, I feel like we always do that, and I got really concerned because I was like, wait, how was I a boss this week? And then
Doesn't apply here.
But okay, perfect. Then I don't need to think about it. Oh my gosh. So, okay, I'm like, we all have had financial struggles. So where can we cut corners in everyday life to put money back into our pockets? I'm really bad at this, you guys.
Mine is coffee shops.
Yeah.
Going to coffee shops.
Mm-hmm.
When I look at how much I spend on just getting a chai latte.
Oh my gosh, it's ridiculous.
Like, it's ridiculous. And also because I get almond milk because I'm vegan, so that adds like automatically 60 to 75 cents on top of an already $4. It just gets out of hand. So
I get so annoyed with that, by the way. Like, why is it extra for almond or coconut
like I'm getting
milk?
punished
like,
because I can't have dairy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the thing of it is like almond milk before it's open doesn't even need to be refrigerated. So it's not like it's like, guys, please. There's really not an expiration.
Yeah.
So why is it extra money? If anything,
it's just the way to punish us.
But it's terrible.
It is terrible.
I hate that. So,
Yeah.
Coffee shop protest.
I was having a conversation with my dad the other day. I forget what we were talking about, but whatever. Dads always bring up money somehow. And he's like, yeah, you millennials, like, you know, when your mother and I were first married, what did he say? We live within our means. That's what my dad always says. He's like, we live within our means. So we had lawn chair furniture when we first got the house because we couldn't afford furniture. We ate mac and cheese and hot dogs. And he's like, but you guys don't want to give up your Starbucks. And I was like, yeah, you're 100% right. Like, no, I know. Like, are we terrible people? Like, that I'm not living off of
No,
mac
I
and
just
cheese?
think there's more of an expectation as far as how things appear nowadays. And I think that you would rather secretly be poor than to look poor.
Ooh, you're kind of right about that.
You know what I mean? I think, unfortunately, in the day of social media, like, image is very important to a lot of people. So people like to have millionaire taste with popcorn money, as my mom always says.
Oh.
That is very true. I don't know. I feel like I cut corners by saying no to things. Like, a lot of people in my life love to socialize at dinners and out for drinks and things like that. And like, sometimes I'm like, I don't need to spend money on this.
Right.
You know, like, I mean, birthday dinners, that's like a huge thing. Like,
Jill
especially
and I just emptied our pockets on a birthday dinner.
Yeah, it was a real hefty check, but it was worth it because like we love the
her.
person that we were out to dinner with. But yeah, just like cutting corners that way. And also my friend Giselle Ugardi, she's a radio host in Minneapolis. She had been talking on her show about the idea of a cash diet, meaning that you take out money at the beginning of the week, and that is the only money that you can use. So you're self-setting a budget for yourself. I don't know if I can do that. Like, are you guys cash people? Because I'm like a card person.
I've definitely done that before. I don't like it, but it does work. I'm not gonna lie. I've done it before, but I get frustrated because I'm like, well, I want this, but now I have to figure out how I can get this when I only have this much. I hate it, but I've done it before. It just doesn't work for me.
I think it does help when you have cash. But and another part of me is like, oh, I have cash. I need to save this in case I need to valet. So I'm always like, oh, I can't use that. But then I just end up using the card anyway. So
for
like,
sure.
Whatever.
No,
but yeah, no, it is important. I think we all need to get better at it. Just our generation.
Right.
I
love budgeting though. I do.
Yeah, like I know what I spend money on, and like I definitely work on it. Like, I'm super proud of myself when I sit down before I go grocery shopping and actually make a list based off of like what's on sale this week and like what we can do, especially with meats and things like that where they're expensive, and if like they're running a deal and you can pop it in the freezer. Like, we're big in this household with like freezing stuff and taking it out and defrosting. But I've just learned that you can overspend so easily at the grocery store, and that is a big issue for me, especially because out here, oddly, I mean, it's a big city. Like, things are just more expensive than they are from where I'm from.
Gas, you guys, I just filled up $3.99.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
almost $4
I hate
a
filling
gallon.
up my car.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I'm curious how you guys out there sort of self-budget and save money and maybe even go on cash diets to stay in sort of that zone that you're in where you can live within your means, as your dad says, Meg.
Yep.
So definitely let us know. Leave us a comment because, listen, like, I want some tips.
I need
Right.
some tips.
I think we all need some help here.
I need some
Well,
cash tips. I
as-
need some educational tips.
As Kevin Hart says, you have to act your wage.
Oh,
yes.
I like that. With that said, we will see you guys next week.
Bye.
Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Boss Please Pod. And don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe on iTunes. Navigate the path to your best self with us, because bossing together is always better.